Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine, a city so light.
I'm Madison Silver. I'm with Fortress Foundation Solutions, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, I love her. Look at this. It is movie night. I wonder if I can make myself. There you go. There you go. It is movie night for Christmas Cash for Kids. Tonight is the night. And today is Wednesday, November 19th. Good morning, Frederick. I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. I'm so excited about movie night tonight. I know that's a lot to look at, but we're going to have a really, really good time tonight. And I hope you're stopping by Warehouse Cinemas because we're going to have a great time. We got a ton of vendors who are going to be there, and it's all happening. The Ghostbusters are going to be there. If you've got young kids, they're going to love it. You can just come from the 5 to 7. Just come from 5 to 7. If you can't, you got stuff to do and you can't, do that. Bring the kids, have some dinner. They have great grilled cheeses, flatbread pizzas, all kinds of great wings and stuff like that. So you can have food. If you want to have a cocktail or two, they're 50% off tonight on Wednesdays. We're going to have the Ghostbusters are going to be there. The kids are going to love that. You're going to love it too. Got to admit that. All right, here's what's happening. I got to change that background because it's a little much. There we go. I feel a little chilly this morning, so we're back. We're straight into the winter. I got to come up with a new background. But anyway, today I got morning roundup with Bob. Randy is doing a special assignment for me today at Colonial Jewelers. We're going to be talking about that because they are launching a new podcast on Everything Frederick Live. I'm so excited about it. We'll get into it in a minute. Then I'm going to go over what's happening in Frederick. My gosh, there are tons of events happening every single day. I'm so excited. This town, I'm telling you, you cannot be bored. If you are, it's on you. And I'm telling you, many things we talk about are free. Not all of them have a fee attached to them. So I encourage you to get out and enjoy the events that are happening in and around Frederick. And then I've got an interview with the ladies from Liquid Rose Bar. Yes, it is a come to you IV drip company. I know, Liquid Rose Bar kind of sounds, but they call it Liquid Rose because it can fortify and help you if you're immunocompromised, if you're just run down. Maybe you've had a big night. You want that hydration right through the veins. Well, they can help you, and they are very, very cool people. Don't forget, for the rest of November, when you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, Reforge benefits. You get something cool, and they get something cool as well. When I started this show, one of the biggest things I wanted to do was to make sure we supported local nonprofits. And so this is my way of doing it. I'm giving back the proceeds from the stuff I sell to local nonprofits every single month. And I work in conjunction with Stroll Lansdale, and they write a nice article about the nonprofit every month as well. So they get a little boost there. Look, that's what it's about, working together for sure. I want to thank Mama Cone. She says, start your day here. That is an order. And when Mama Cone has an order, you must follow it. There we go. All right. I don't know if Bob's showing up either. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's tomorrow. So Randy is filling in for Bob at WFMD tomorrow because tomorrow Bob is out. Let me just see if he texted me. No, he did not. Okay. I'm trying to also, I don't think my friend is watching this morning, planning a big surprise. Okay, here we go. I'm going to text Bob, and I'm stalling right now while I do it, see if he's coming. Oh, here he is. Here he is. All right, wait, I got to play our open. I was just texting you, but here we go. I'm going to play our open, and then we'll get to it.
I had to get that.
It's time for the Morning Roundup with Dani, Bob, and Randy. Here to get you caught up with everything you missed overnight on Good Morning Frederick.
Yes, I was texting you because Randy is helping me with something else today. So I thought, well, it's just going to be me, which is not very fun at all. So, hello,
oh, that's
welcome.
not true. That's not true. You are hilarious. hilarious. Yeah, Randy and he was in my studio today, and I'm like, don't you have to go? And he goes, no, I'm doing something else. And I'm like, okay. So I went out. I had to go out to the front. I had to talk to the bosses and stuff, and the young man who was filling in for Frank yesterday. And and then I had to, do the old man thing, of course, And
yes.
I had to get the purple juice to get me going. But yes, it's I would not miss this one at all because you know why, right?
Wait, you missed it because I started the show with this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's moving.
Actually, I look pretty good there. I don't have a beard, great. But
Drew is very kind to you with ChatGPT.
He is. I pay him dearly for that. Pay him dearly.
Yeah, so there. Look at that. Look, we're both on screen. I like that.
Yeah, look, I like that. So
I'm
tonight's
excited.
the night.
Movie night is going to be big. It's for a great cause. Obviously, been telling people. I hope we got 80 or 90 people that say they're coming on our Facebook event. But we'll see who shows up. I hope there's a lot more that just come and browse our vendors, maybe have something to eat. You don't have to go to the movie. Maybe just drop in a donation to our collection bin for Christmas Cash for Kids. But we're going to be out there from 5 to 7. And then the movie starts at 7 p.m. And I think Randy and I are going to live stream our evening show live from Studio 401, but we'll be live from Warehouse Cinemas. So we're going to do that too.
Yeah. Randy and I were talking about whether or not we stay for the movie. And I'm like, yeah, I got to get up. And I'm like, I don't have to get up tomorrow morning.
No, you do not. Yeah, he does. He does.
Yes, he does. I think, you know what? I think he's a talented young man. I don't think he'll have a problem. We kind of set up things to make it easier for him.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, the content won't be a problem. The formatics will be a problem because I'm moving stuff around all the time.
Yeah. And he says you do it like muscle memory and it's hard to, I'll say this. When people are really good at their jobs, they're typically not great at training because everything you do is just, you've done it for 30 years or more. So,
I have told people that I am not a good trainer.
Yeah,
I understand that, and I should have had him sit and run the board, but then again, I wouldn't be in control. So
it's even worse when you're type A trainer.
So I think we'll be fine. I told him, I'm like, look, I'll be up. Don't worry if you need me. I could actually come in if he needed me. I don't think he'll need me. The problem that I will have is that he does, for our computer systems and anybody who cares about this, he doesn't have a login yet. So he doesn't have his own computer to be able to log in under his name. And so he's going to get mine.
Yeah.
And hopefully mine will. And I told him, I said, look, I don't care. Look at the emails. I don't care. I haven't nothing to hide. I said, but that one folder you don't want to look at. That's the folder I got all the dirt on the people here, and you can be used for
you've
harm.
Been collecting for 30 years.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, I have no problems, and hopefully he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. And I said, look, it's just radio.
Yeah,
it's not like you're.
Well, I always say no one dies.
No.
when you make a mistake on radio. And, he is very much like me. We learn by doing. And I will tell you, last year when I started I was within a week, Andy and Emma and everybody were on vacation. They threw me in and it was a disaster. We were doing a secret sound contest. I went live on the air with taking the caller that I was supposed to not be on the air. I have people texting me, "We can hear you." It was awful. It was awful. But it is what it is. And no
That's
one
right.
died. And I'm able to laugh it off. Though a perfectionist as I am, it just, you get thrown into the fire and it's all good. It's all good.
Well, we made some provisions. I did a couple little best of segments of old interviews, cut them down to where they're only a couple, 6 minutes long or whatever. And I'm like, look, and we created his own little page, and I'm like, here you go. I've done all the liners for him, so he doesn't have to remember, brought to you by Voila Specialties and Other Goodness, or here's the almanac brought to you by this. So we've done all that, and I'm like,
Nice.
basically, you push buttons, and if you need this, there it is. If you find yourself, struggling, but I don't think you will. There's enough to talk about what's going in Frederick. And then I said, well, call Dani.
Yeah. I'm happy to help. Look, he has no problem talking about issues. He's, the hardest thing is he's just moved back, so he hasn't been there for a while or been in Frederick for a while, but I think he's caught up quite well with all the work that we're doing. So, it's, it'll be fine. Look, he's been in radio as almost as long as you, though not here in the market. And so I'm sure he'll be great.
The knowledge that he has, we had a conversation about Chat GPT because, of course, Cloudflare went down yesterday and everybody was freaking out because they couldn't get on Chat GPT. We couldn't get on our internet.
It's amazing how much of a crutch that has become.
Right. And so we were discussing, and he knows way more about this stuff than, and when he was telling me what he has seen and learned, and it's scary. It really is scary. He said that the guy who created Altman, who created ChatGPT, is scared about the future of his product.
Yeah, I know. We've discussed that a lot, and he gets way into goes down the rabbit hole way further than I do. But I have seen several interviews where the creators of AI are concerned because of the pace at which AI is learning and making its own decisions on things. And that there is a point at which, and Glenn Beck has talked about this for years, at which it's out of our control. They write the code, they rewrite their own code so that they don't need human intervention. But I watched this video with Gary V. I don't know if you know Gary V. Media, huge. He's just amazing. But he was saying that, and I've talked to a lot of other people, the biggest thing about the AI problem is it's not human. And that is how we as humans can detect most of the time if, especially when it comes to art or even video, you just get a little tingly sense thinking, okay, that doesn't look real because AI cannot connect human emotion. And the day that happens, boy, that's when they're talking about in the future, somebody's going to marry AI. That's when that will happen.
Well, Randy was talking about these two that they were having, they were teaching them, they were talking back and forth, and that something happened, and all of a sudden they changed their language in midstream to talk to themselves. They created their own language to talk to themselves. And I'm like, it is the robot uprising.
Yeah. It is. That part is, again, I think we tread lightly. We utilize the tools that we're given. I do know with chat, there are things in place that won't even allow it to. We tried to ask ChatGPT to write content to roast someone. And, when you're roasting someone, it's generally funny, but not terribly nice. And it wouldn't even do that. It says it doesn't like to be used for anything that's basically mean, which was interesting. So, it's but these others, I know look, the technology is out there. I always say there's going to be people who utilize it for not good things, which is bad. I don't know. I don't even know where we go with it, but
Well,
yeah.
you remember the movie Eagle Eye, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So rewatch that one time and see, or the War Games, or
Yeah,
the
War
very
Games.
first Star
Yep.
Trek when Voyager was out there collecting all that data, looking for its
Yeah.
master.
Yeah, the biggest issue for me is you have a world of people who want to do harm to our country and people in it, and there are very smart people out there. Obviously, the people who wrote it, there are people who can be manipulated to unwrite it or do those things, and these outages, like we've experienced more in the last year or 2 years than previous 10 years, show that we are super vulnerable. And I don't want people to, you can't fret about it daily because we'll all end up in some psych ward, but at the same time, prepare, always have that little bit of self preparation so that you can survive should something go awry. Have that MRE stash and food stash, and those sorts of things are there for a reason. And even if just the power grid goes out, I mean, we
Yep.
see what happens when the internet goes out.
We
So
see what happens when you get a snowstorm.
right. And this
So.
country is very fortunate through all of its faults that, when shelves are cleared out, they are generally replenished fairly quickly, even during major storms. Plus, just like Frederick, this country is super generous.
Yeah.
So people like the Red Cross and other organizations show up and make sure people are fed, have what they need, get the clothing. We saw what happened in North Carolina. And I think we learn through these experiences after the suffering of things like Hurricane Katrina, that were just, I don't think Hurricane Katrina, the terrible part of it where people were just, it was a chaos. I don't think that would happen today. I feel like we have learned as a country in the sense that should those people be in a place like that, we would be better equipped to kind of get them moved around and taken care of. I don't know. That's my hope. Maybe I'm a dreamer, but
Well, hey, look, I mean, look what you did in very few short days of raising funds and food for senior citizens right here in Frederick County. So, I mean, people are still good.
yeah.
And I think that, that's the one thing that we talked about with that song that's out that has over 1 million Spotify downloads of AI, is that, look, it's nice if AI can do a presentation for you or, write an email or whatever, but it's the human soul that makes the world go round.
Yeah. And look, I mean, I admittedly use AI probably on the daily, but it's mostly for thought starters, to clean up what I'm writing, to help give me ideas to do more, better, all that sort of stuff. Like, I think that when you use it, it writes my, meal prep and grocery list. That to me, I'm telling you right there, using AI to answer the question, what's for dinner every day? God bless. That is, I don't know about you. I think I talk to, a lot of women, especially around my age, that question is like nails on a chalkboard.
Huh. I'm going to have to ask my wife to see if she would try doing that one time. I mean, look, my wife is a wonderful cook and always never really has the problem figuring out what we're going to eat. But
do you come home and ask what's for dinner?
Do I?
Yeah. Or when she gets home, like when she was working and you were working and she would come home, do you say what's for dinner?
No.
Great. That's
Never
why
asked
she's
her.
a happy camper and you've been married so long. That is
I
exactly
have,
it.
yeah. Whatever my wife wants to cook is fine with me. She was really happy if I actually did something to cook. It was better.
That is the sure way to a woman's heart, is when we don't have to ask or don't get, I have decision fatigue. So when somebody says, hey, I'll cook, but you pick it out, or you decide and I'll make it. That's still terrible. Just
Yeah.
cook it. I'll eat it. Like, I don't want to answer any more questions.
Yeah. That happens when it's, where do you want to go to eat? You decide. Well, no, you decide. Tell me where you want to go. What's your favorite restaurant? Or we had a thing the other day. We were like, because we go to a couple different churches, and we're like, well, let's try something different just to see who win everything. And she goes, well, which one do you want to go to? And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't. Wherever we go, I don't care. That's kind of our biggest argument.
Yeah.
But I mean, generally we watch the same. We like the same thing on TV.
Yeah.
And if she's not there, I'll watch stuff that I know she doesn't like. And when I'm not there,
That's
Downington Abbey and stuff like that's on the TV. But yeah, we work pretty good. But she'll make a list. And when her mom was living with us in Florida, they used to sit on Sunday and make out a whole week. And I'm like, I might not want shrimp and grits on Wednesday. So, and it's just like,
you'll eat it and like it.
Yeah.
You'll eat it and like it.
Yep.
Got to shout out Alexis Fellows. Good morning, my friend. It has been a while. I hope you're doing well. And shouting out Mr. E. Good Wednesday morning. AI helped me write this, he said. Hey, that's great. That's great. We love that. We do.
Wow.
Yeah. The decision thing is so funny because I took my nieces shopping last night, and my one niece who's in 6th grade, my brother and I took her to Costco. We were doing something else, and I said, okay, you can pick out one item while we're here. Just to see, I know it's overwhelming to make decisions, especially when you're 12 and you're looking around and you're seeing all this great stuff. She just gets anxiety. I don't know what you call that, like the fight or flight kicks in. She just freezes. She's just like the deer in headlights. And I say to her, if you don't make the decision, somebody's going to make it for you, and you may not like it. So make a decision. Like and I said to her, do you think this is going to be the last time we ever take you anywhere and buy you something? It's not. So get something you like and you really want, and then don't regret what you didn't get. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we did that with Kaylin, and she was like, for her birthday, we took her out, and she was in the store. She loved everything. She was like, oh my goodness. And she loved it all. And then she would go, yeah, but I can't have any more Barbies. I'm not allowed.
Yeah.
I mean, she has like 13, 15 Barbies now. And
I know.
She loves them. So I'm like,
yeah,
kid, if you want a Barbie, you get a Barbie.
Right, exactly. And that's what I said to my niece last night. They moved up from South Carolina. So last night I took them to get winter gear. They don't have anything.
Yeah.
My nephew was wearing a t-shirt yesterday of his own accord. He has a coat now. But anyway, I took her to get a coat and gloves and hats and stuff like that. And it's just so sweet when kids are like, oh, that's really, it's too much or whatever. And I said, girl, I got coupons. Don't you worry. It's all good. I got you covered. So yeah, I love the sincerity and, just being cognizant and grateful for the things you're getting. And that's,
please raise your kids that way too. Yeah. When a couple years ago, when we were still, I think, in Florida, and Kaylin's birthday, and I know her parents just didn't have any money, but everything they got was from the dollar store. I knew that. And I was upset, but I'm like, oh, everything's from the dollar store. But I'm like, that's all they had. They didn't have any money. Mm-hmm. And we sent her a package, but opening up, a can of silly putty or something, and she was just so excited, or, bubbles or whatever. And I'm like, as adults, we lose that. And that's a sad thing. I mean, that's, being grateful and thankful for everything you get, whether it's $1 or whether it's $100. It's still, we should all have the youth and the excitement of a child.
I'm hoping more people do. I know I have regressed to more of that as I get older. The last 5 or 10 years has made me really grateful for what I'm able to do every day. Helping people brings back stuff, just the great emotion to me tenfold. Like I feel like when I do things and people reach out to me to help or do whatever. I get more out of that while, I'm hoping that I'm helping the community at a greater pace too. So yeah, I think waking up every day just to be grateful for what you have. Mama Cone is really good about that. And, we all have crappy days, but we're here. We have the ability to make a difference. And we're in an amazing community to do a lot of good. So,
yeah. And I mean, we've got Christmas Cash for Kids coming up, and that can help. I know the other day, and I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but we had a friend who was in need. And, I talked to Linda and I'm like, hey, I'd like to do this. Do you think we can afford it? And we could. And so, we were able to bless somebody and help them out, and not wanting anything from it. Just knowing that these are good, salt of the earth type of people who will give you the shirt off their back. And guess what? They needed another shirt on their back. So it was nice to be able to help out somebody. And if you can, and you do it all the time, and we preach it all the time here on Good Morning Frederick, and during Christmas Cash for Kids. And this is the season where we all want to be the people that we hope we are. But it's just, being able to do something when you can, if you can, and knowing you can. And sometimes, it might be, you really can't. We hear stories like that all the time at Christmas Cash for Kids. It'd be like, I had people, homeless Joey, who would come up and during Christmas Cash for Kids and goes, I got $5 today from somebody, and here it is for the kids. So, I mean, Frederick community is so giving in so many different ways. And all
I say is all you have to do is be open to it, and you will see the opportunities. And again, the smallest things are the biggest things. So even the free things, and I say this all the time, when Christmas Cash for Kids is on and there's a live stream going, sharing that, commenting on it, liking it, that pushes that video out to more and more people. Tuning in on the app, you can do that from anywhere. Share it with friends and family who might be touched by the 50th year of helping thousands of kids in Frederick County. I think this year, what did we say, 1,600 or close to 1,700 kids are on the list this year. And, we would love to grace them with $100 each. That means we have a big total we have to raise, and cannot do it without this community, and even a little bit larger of a community. So people who may have moved out of Frederick, remind them about Christmas Cash for Kids. You can do that, and it's free. So sometimes it doesn't cost a dime it certainly doesn't cost a dime to be kind and try to do what you can within your means. That's all we ever ask.
That's it. Yeah. Every penny counts, and we count every penny until there are no more.
I can't wait. It's going to be a great one. It starts the Monday after Thanksgiving. But tonight, you can come to Warehouse Cinemas and start off this holiday season on a fun note with the Ghostbusters from Frederick and the Eastern Shore, Chesapeake. Bob and I, Randy, we're going to be there. Mama Cone's going to be there. We're going to have a great time with a lot of vendors. Great opportunity to do your part and get something back. I love it when it's a win-win, when you get something fun, but the kids of Frederick County, get something good too. That to me is amazing.
Yep.
All right, my friend, I will see you this evening. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with what's happening in Frederick.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Sponsored by
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining flattery beyond compare.
Sponsored by A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick. servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding, windows and gutters, and they can even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra that Dani sent you.
Our family at Colonial Jewelers knows what it means to celebrate a milestone. With the area's largest selection, we'll help you find the perfect piece to honor your love story. The Colonial Jewelers box, there's just more in it.
Oh, I got to put myself here. There we go. All right, let's find out what is happening in Frederick.
Sponsored by Intense Barbecue. Family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company cooking in small batches to ensure that the food is the freshest it can be. Intense Barbecue can cater your events and they do any kind of food. It doesn't have to be barbecue. Find them at IN, the number 10, SEBBQ.com and satisfy your meat tooth.
Yes, I definitely want to thank this is a lot. I want to thank Intense Barbecue because of them and Helping Hands and Caring Hearts. We are able to provide the turkey for the 80 seniors at a senior living facility. They're actually in apartments, so it's not like it's a facility in that way. But the facility did not budget for their Thanksgiving meal this year, so we're taking care of that for them with the help of Intense Barbecue, Gabby's Goodies, Helping Hands and Caring Hearts, as well as the Savory Spoon. And so those organizations have just asked for their hard costs to be covered. And anything we have left over, we are going to support other senior organizations like SOAR. And I know that there is a Elves for Elders stocking drive being done as well. So we will make sure and support those out of your generous donations. I got to thank you all very much. I do want to shout out Dominic. I got to find his company name. I wrote it down. But anyway, really, really gracious donation. And he has a home improvement company. I want to find it because, oh my gosh, I can't type. He just actually had bypass surgery. And I am telling you, unreal. Just literally got out of the hospital, saw my thing and said, hey, I want to donate. Harborside Home Improvements here in Frederick. Harborside Home Improvements. Thank you so much. Really, that was just awesome. All right, got to mark your calendars. Again, we're talking about kids in Frederick County through the Salvation Army doing Toys for Tots. You can drop off your new unwrapped toys. There are bins at Del Rancho Chicken or Orioles Nest in Westridge Square. The live remote, we have 2 coming up. The first one is November 28th, Black Friday, from 1 until 3 p.m. Drop off your new unwrapped toy when I'm out there between 1 and 3, and I'm going to give you something cool. Maybe a t-shirt, maybe Maryland Lottery scratch off, maybe a cup, maybe all 3. Who knows? But come on out and see me on Black Friday. The Holiday Lights Map, sponsored by Shannon Flannery, the goddess of real estate, is coming very soon, and want to thank her, Mauer Realty, for doing that. I want to see where my brother did a really cool holiday promo. I thought I had uploaded it, but I don't think I did. Anyway, I will get that on, but very, very cool event. So what really happens is you need to start sending, I'm going to promote, obviously, you start sending your photos. I've seen a lot of homes already decorated for Christmas. So what I need you to do is to text a photo of your home, if it's already decorated on the outside, or a home of somebody in your neighborhood, you need to text the photo and the address, and I'm going to send you a Maryland Lottery scratch off. And I can do that up to 5 times. So if you have 5 different homes, send me their addresses, text me at 888-465-2944 so that I can add them to the holiday lights map. And on Monday, we're going to release the map in its current state, and I can tell you it will continue to grow. So text a photo of your home or one in your neighborhood that you know the address of, and we will send you Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. The 12 Eggs of Christmas is coming very soon. It's going to start December 15th. We have 2 sponsors secured already. I want to thank Healing Storm Holistic Wellness and Kathy Schultz for State Farm. We have 4 more slots available, and it's going to be a ton of fun. And if you want to be a part of the egg hunt, you want to make sure you are alerted. All you have to do is text egg to 888-465-2944, and I will include you on the text list. You're going to find out first what you need to do, and that's kind of cool. All right, Hygiene and Coat Drive is happening right now at 401 North Market Street. New coats and hygiene items for Asbury United Methodist Church and Helping Hands and Caring Hearts are doing that drive now through December 6th. And don't forget, weekdays at 5 p.m., we're trying to get our stuff straight. Had a little audio issue yesterday, but we're going to try to be live from Warehouse Cinemas this evening. And it's a fun show. A little chaotic. We have a good time, not as structured as Good Morning Frederick. Special events to note this Saturday, Merry Market from 1 to 4 with handmade products and gifts, 17 vendors, festive photo booth, holiday music, warm drinks, all happening at Village Crossing in Warman's Mill. Let me just tell you, there's nothing better than walking a market, getting into the holiday spirit, picking up some really cool items for your people on your list, and supporting local makers, which I love that all the time. December 6th and 7th is another opportunity. It's the 5th annual Hello Holidays Makers Market. It's at the Frederick Fairgrounds, and you can head there for that as well. All right, today, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., the Harvest of Hope Festival is happening, and turkey distribution. 11 until 4, you can go. You just need to show you are a Frederick County resident, and you can get a turkey and the sides as well. From 3 to 6, the Veterans Service Center is having their 3-year anniversary open house. And there's a resource fair with over 20 providers there. It is open to the public. You can head there. If you've never been there, it'd be a great opportunity to go and check it out and learn more about the Veterans Service Center. 5 to 7, of course, we're at Warehouse Cinemas, and then the movie starts at 7 p.m. Tomorrow, the biggest thing I want you to note is Christmas Laughs for Kids at Rack Brewing. This is a comedy night. I would say they're going to keep it clean, but I would say best for adults. Starts at 7 p.m. A lot of comedians lined up, including Wayne Dorsey and Seth. I can't remember his last name. I think he does comedy in town occasionally. But all the proceeds benefit Christmas Cash for Kids. It is a suggested donation of $10 to go. And if you purchase your beverages, they donate a portion back as well. November 21st, which is Friday, the veterans can head over to the VSC, Veteran Service Center, to pick up a blessing box. And from 5 to 7, it is Stuff a Truck at the Wise on Prospect Boulevard. I know, this is the season for giving if you can give. If you need, don't you worry. We are here to help you. You just need to let somebody know, and we will put you in touch with an organization, or if we can, we'll help you ourselves. 1 to 4 on Saturday, the Merry Market I was just telling you about at Village Crossing. That'd be a great opportunity to go there. 2 to 4, free turkey distribution for Frederick County residents at Asbury United Methodist Church is happening. And 3 to 6, you can visit the holiday headquarters at 22 South Market Street, which is Federated Charities, to get some cool photo ops for your downtown fun holiday feel. 5 p.m. on Saturday is Christmas Bash for kids. That is at the Frederick Moose Lodge. That is a live music event. I believe there are 5 bands playing, and I believe you can just get tickets at the door. I think they're $25. So you can head there and support as well. Sunday, November 23rd, Holiday Headquarters is again open from 1 to 4, and free Santa photos are happening at Heritage Farm Park. Then on the 26th, from 2 to 6 p.m., Thanksgiving dinner is being provided at Asbury United Methodist Church on East All Saints Street. Supporting, this is Helping Hands and Caring Hearts. They're going to have Thanksgiving meal there for anyone who needs it. Awesome stuff here in our town of Frederick. I hope you guys are just as proud of it as we are. I really am. I think this is an awesome town that comes together when the need arises. All right, we're going to take one more quick break, and then we're coming back. We've got the ladies from Liquid Rose Bar, and that is happening right after this.
Sponsored by Maryland Lottery. Tons of ways to win. Hot scratch-offs like big money where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000 or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. Must be 18 to play. Please play responsibly.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Oh, yeah. I want to thank our friend Javier from Toa Waters. Brand new stuff out. We really appreciate that. And the support, and to support him as well. All right. Let's talk. Well, we're going to find out who's making our market healthier and less hungover, maybe. This portion of Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by The Healing Storm. Shannon and her team strive to create an environment where you're seen, heard, and valued. The Healing Storm focuses on alternative, holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain. Massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and a healing journey program. Check out thehealingstorm.com for all the details and to schedule an appointment today. All right, here are the ladies from Liquid Rose Bar. From the home of everything Frederick, which is 401 North Market Street in downtown. I've got Kristen, Richie,
Yes.
and Alyssa. Yes. Okay, this is the Liquid Rose Bar Trio. Friends for a long time.
Yep.
Very bright ladies, nurse practitioners
Yes,
on the
ma'am.
bookends, and
That's
you,
right.
and masters of what is nursing?
Masters in nursing and in business. I'm a nursing director now.
I like it. I like it. Now, are you working still in the?
So
nursing
Kristen
field?
and I both work for separate offices, but Capital Women's Care office where we're seeing OBGYN patients.
Yeah,
So we
okay.
see
Big
patients during the day.
Big group here in Frederick too. Are you in Frederick?
No, so I'm actually in Laurel and Silver Spring, and then
I'm in Bowie and Greenbelt.
Okay,
Yeah, so-
okay. So yeah, very well known group here in Frederick.
Yeah.
And
But
you
Alyssa lives here in Frederick.
Yeah,
I know,
well,
yeah.
we love that. We even love that
Yes,
you, even if you didn't, but we really like that connection,
And I live
obviously.
7 minutes away.
I know.
Yeah. And you are at Holy Cross in
Germantown. Yes.
Okay, so still working in your field.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the IV growth in the United States. You know, the liquid IV just for your everyday people. Why is it so important for people to get these nutrients
right in their veins.
Yeah. So the most important thing, like Kristen and I see a lot of people like in the office that do a lot of like, oral vitamins, which is good for anyone. Keep doing it if you're doing it, but only like 15 to 20% of the actual vitamins go into your bloodstream, which helps you. But when we do this IV stuff, you're getting vitamins like directly into your bloodstream, so you're getting the full benefit of it.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot about it. First of all, it really makes me angry about the vitamin thing. That brainwash to the consumer of you're spending a lot of money, and literally, if you're lucky, 15 to 20% is absorbed actually into your system. So it's
your gut.
not doing as much as you'd love it to. Obviously, again, you want to eat right and do all the right things. What I like about the IV world is you can also tailor it, right, for people who may have certain needs. Other than just being hungover on Grey's Anatomy.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
But it's a good one, right?
one.
Right,
Yes.
the banana bag. That's
right.
kind of really where that
Myers-Rose.
kind of came into, I think, the general person's mind about that. Is
Yeah.
that something you guys do too?
Yeah, for us on our menu, it's called Myers-Rose cocktail,
Okay.
and it pretty much has all those essential vitamins and minerals and just overall hydration.
Yeah.
And it works really quickly too, compared to an oral supplement or just trying to down a whole
And many
bunch of
Powerades
water.
as you can, or Pedialyte or whatever,
I
right?
mean, it's pretty instant.
Yeah.
The difference.
Yeah. I love what you guys are doing because you will actually come to people's homes or go to people's homes and give them whatever they need. So when somebody contacts you, Kristen, is it kind of, do they come in initially on the, hey, we're going to have a big bachelorette, we want you to come in so we feel better the next day? Or is it more really medical needs and replenishing?
So generally what we've been doing so far is people who have specific needs that they're asking for, patients who recently had surgery and are dehydrated. I think we do have a pregnant patient who's looking to get IV because she's very dehydrated. And then different stuff just for maintenance.
Yeah. And so for people who might be interested, this is something you can get monthly, weekly, how often?
So yeah, depending on which one you're doing, usually we've been recommending about monthly. So I think that is probably where you want to start at to get the best benefit.
Yeah. And what's the most popular right now? I know you guys just kind of struck
Myers.
Okay. So
Myers and the
energy
one.
Oh, yes. That's
everyone needs that.
I know. We were just talking about that. Yeah, for sure. And for women who are older like me, and perimenopausal, premenopausal, or post, I think a lot of that is really just the lethargy. It's just you're constantly tired, and you're not sleeping as well. And so some of what you guys have, can that help with that?
Yeah, I think like a lot of people don't realize how like depleted they are in a lot of the vitamins that like we offer. And then once you start doing it, like we just recently had a woman that, so we've been starting to do like some more autoimmune type things. We had a woman that has lupus that we've been seeing, and she is like just enthralled with us. I feel like she's just like, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm gonna like put your name out there to all these patients and stuff like that to have,
and it was just
autoimmune.
A one-time treatment, and she felt a world of a difference already. So I think we're going to set something up to.
Yeah, and I mean, I think on social media, I think one of the great things about it, I know there's a lot of horrible things, but the one great thing is just information, right? You're getting a lot of information. And what I've learned over the past year or so is how depleted we are in our minerals, magnesium, and all these things. And you're trying to, if you're interested in trying to feel better, you're trying to supplement with expensive oral capsules and things. And if it's not working, like this could be really something that can help.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So when people are interested in reaching out to you, where do they go?
So right now, we're currently in the process of setting up our website, but they can still contact us at liquidrosebar.com.
Okay.
So we'll take
Gmail.
Gmail. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'll get it.
That's going to be our that one's going to be our website. It's still in the works, but usually by email or if they email us, usually one of us responds with a personal cell phone. So we have our cell phones.
We have an Instagram page too.
And what area do you guys service? Like, where will you go, your customer base?
So right now we've been doing mostly like Maryland. We're actually branching out. Like this weekend we're going to it's called the Illuminate Festival.
Oh.
They had one here in Frederick, and now the one we're going to is actually in Annapolis. So it's a lot of like health, wellness, holistic kind of medicine stuff. So we're going there.
Cool.
So like stuff like that, you know.
And so do you travel and do stuff on the spot? Like if somebody came to that festival or those things you're doing?
Yeah, that's the idea. We want to get like people to come and like know about us. And right now we're willing to travel pretty much.
Yeah, we have something set up for actually in a couple of weeks down in Southern Maryland.
Okay.
Kind of an event.
Yeah.
I think right now we have at least like 7 or 8 people in the party that we're going to be doing.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, we've my husband knows some folks down there, and
Okay.
they want to help support us. So we're thankful for the the solicitation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think some festivals we're not able to actually do the service there, but we can still give them information, have them set up, something and sign up with us.
Get the word
Well,
out.
I love the fact that you're all in the healthcare field, right? And so it's nice to know that you guys know your stuff. I'd asked you before we were on camera who's the best person to do sticks. And that's Richie. That's Richie. But I think that it is definitely something like you were saying. If you're pregnant and you're trying to get all these nutrients because you're being sucked dry by that little parasite, and you're trying to replenish, you can't drink your way water-wise or anything.
It just takes a long time.
Yeah. It just takes a long time. It's not maybe the most instant way to replenish those things. Or if you have something like an autoimmune like lupus, that's really exciting, I'm sure, for her and maybe for others that it could help who are dealing with those sorts of things. What other types of health issues do you guys see this helping? So kind of throwing out there the people who might want to think about this.
I think a big one is even like cancer patients, chemo, all of that kind of stuff, that dehydration, that would be a really good patient population that would benefit from the IVs.
And you mentioned post-surgery. That's probably something nobody really thinks about. But if you've had a surgery, right, your body's trying to heal. And the more good stuff you can put in, the quicker that could happen.
And even like a bariatric surgery, those patients are really good too, that would benefit because they can't eat a ton.
Right.
So then the IV therapy is beneficial for them too.
Yeah, very good. So you guys just launched this past summer and you're rolling right along.
We are. We are.
Well, we're excited to see where you guys go. I know this is really popular and it's growing.
Yeah.
So the education portion right now is probably going to take more time than
Correct.
But as soon as people understand and see and understand.
And it's very like affordable. I think people think too, like a lot of these places that people go to, we were looking at some prices that you actually have to go to, and it's like $200, $300, $400 for like an infusion, and then you have to go there, but like we're offering it for a lot cheaper than that. So $150 is like around about like that's our energy boost. So
okay.
So.
And we do offer also Botox.
You do.
We do.
Okay.
And Kristen is also doing weight loss.
Like weight loss pills. Yes.
Okay. Oh, very good.
So we're pretty
All right.
well-rounded in our services. Trying to reach out, and we don't want people to think, oh, it's just like for women or anything,
or just for this type of person.
Right.
Yeah.
Really, anybody can do it.
Male patients as well too, so it's really beneficial for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's very important. Obviously, do your research, whatever you feel comfortable with, but this could be a really great alternative to some of the other things you may be doing. It could work really well with something you might be doing, but speaking to the experts is the best way to start.
That's right.
So liquidrosebar@gmail.com right now, and then as soon as they get their website up and running, we're going to have them back on the show. Maybe we'll do an infusion on the show. So you guys can see what it's like. And
be scared.
We can tell you.
Don't be scared. No one needs to be scared.
No one needs to be scared. I'll do it. I will do it. Yeah, I might
We'd
get a little Botox.
Yeah.
Get a little older. No, we'll try. We'll make sure as when they get up and running and your website gets up, we'll have you back. But I think it's really great. Reach out if you want to do something as a group. If you want to do something singular, they can take care of you. They'll come to you right in your home where you're comfortable, which is another great thing.
Absolutely.
When you're comfortable in your own home, that's going to make things go a lot better. All right. We want to thank Alyssa, Richie, and Kristen. This is Liquid Rose Bar, and we thank you guys so much for making the time.
Thank you
so much for having us.
Yay.
Perfect. All right.
Appreciate you.
There we go. All right.
They are wonderful, wonderful trio, very smart ladies. And if you've ever thought about maybe trying that, reach out to them on their Facebook page right now, and we'll have them back I'll do it. I will. I will take one for the team. Maybe, figure out the underlines and the mouth. And I don't know. My sister said she wanted Botox as well. So maybe we'll just do a group thing. Who knows? All right. Want to thank you guys so much for joining. I want to thank you again for your comments, your likes, your shares. You're helping me to make sure these 80 seniors got a Thanksgiving meal. I know there are local organizations who do this. It was last minute. I didn't want to burden that organization. They're getting the help. We're going to help out everybody we can. So if you need help or know somebody who does, reach out to me and I'll put you in touch with who can help you as well. I know times are tough and I'm here to support everybody I can. All right, let's do this. If nothing else, let's get out there and let's be great.